All right, hey Cancer. So you guys, I'm doing a separation read and meant to have these videos out last night, but they're coming out tonight. So I apologize for the delay. You guys are going to resonate with this wholeheartedly throughout the energy that's exchanged. I'm going to pull your energy, the person that's on your mind. So if you don't resonate with like the first few card pulls, you guys, please check your moon rising and Venus placements, and possibly even the cross watch the sign of the person that you're dealing with. All right. So with that being said, if you're new, welcome to my channel. I do hope that you will subscribe if you resonate with my energy and the energy of the read. All right. So I'm pulling an oracle card just to kind of see what the overall synopsis is of the relationship dynamic. And you guys are coming through with downcast pride. With downcast pride, so I almost feel like we're dealing with somebody who's been hurt. All right. Somebody's pride or ego has been wounded, right? And with this downcast pride, it could be too dealing with the separation of each other. And then just kind of, I almost kind of feel like it's like, you know, when you see somebody at the store after you're going through something that really hurts you, and it's kind of just like not wanting to face, all right, any you don't want to, so you don't want to face anybody that you're that you know, because you just don't want to have to explain anything that's going on. The downcast pride, I feel, is coming through. It could be you or the person that's on your mind, but I feel like it's more of I don't want to say being ashamed of the situation that you're going through. We all go through trials and tribulations, but ultimately what I feel is to tell you, or it could even be the person that you're dealing with, that they that downcast shame could also be one of the reasons why you guys are not moving the connection forward, is because of somebody's pride or ego. So what I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to get this card, I'm going to get these laid out, and then we're going to go back and forth and kind of bounce to see where that downcast pride is coming from. So Cancer, I'm putting you on the left side of the screen. The person that you're dealing with on the right hand side. But I do have to say, I kind of switched it up right in the midst of Capricorn's reading, just because I'm like, nah, I don't feel comfortable with that. I feel like Capricorn was coming out on the right. So just make sure you guys are putting the energy where it applies. So roles could be reversed just with the energy itself. Okay, so Cancer, on your energy right here, you're coming through as Queen of Wands energy and the Hermit. So what I feel is happening with this energy is you're just, you know your worth, you know your value. It's not only just knowing worth and value. You have a lot of attention that's drawn to you, and I feel like it's in very positive light. All right. I don't feel like you're seeking negative attention. I don't feel like there's anything negative with your energy. And the Hermit card right here is a depiction of a spiritual essence. You've had a lot of self-reflection, and it could even be within the connection that is going on here. Okay. So right now you're just kind of embodying self-care, noting self-worth, self-honor, everything is about self itself is huge, though it's not ego. And the reason why I'm saying it's not ego is because the Hermit card right here is somebody, it's an energy that deals hugely in self-reflection and even a spiritual awareness or awakeness. All right, now the person that you're dealing with, they're coming through as the Knight of Cups and the Five of Wands. So I almost feel like what's going on here, downcast pride, you guys could just be two opposites that have attracted one another. Okay, so here's what I'm going to say. I do not feel like we're dealing with a marriage. I don't feel like we're dealing with anything other than quite possibly a situation where somebody's stringing somebody along. And I feel like this person is recognizing that, and they're also recognizing the potential loss. All right, because you're pulling your energy away because of somebody's pride. And that could I don't want to say that everybody, you know, I don't want to put anybody on the spot, but what I mean by that, it's almost like this person's not making a decision to move forward. For example, say age. This person appears to be younger than you, okay? And there could be a 5 to 10 year age gap. That could be this person's ego and pride getting in the way, and that's why they're coming through in that Five of Wands energy. I feel like the downcast pride is coming through on this person's energy right here because they're afraid of what people might say, might think, and this is even going to go so far as to go into the depths of their relationship. So even if you're married, even if you guys have been dating for a while, I feel like this person could be more concerned with the outside exterior. Everybody else is looking through your window. All right. If it's that dynamic, if it's not that dynamic and you guys are just pretty new, you could be wondering why this person keeps you in the dark from their existence. And it could be because you feel like they are struck by ego. All right. So let's just see what the past is. The Magician card. The Seven of Wands and the Two of Coins. All right. So with the Magician card, what I feel is coming through here is this is all right, so the Magician card brings you guys together. Magician is about manifestation. It's not only like, I guess, I don't know if like esoterically is the word, but this is also somebody who goes and makes the magic happen. Okay, but I almost feel like this is coming through more in a spiritual term, as far as what we project, we receive. Our thoughts provoke action when it comes to what we want, right? So I feel like with this card right here, this is going to be more of the manifestation of thoughts putting you guys together. So even if there is an age dynamic, I feel like it's more of a, I really want this thing to happen, and your thoughts are provoking the energetic exchange to come together. Okay, and in the past, I feel like there was already in the past some hesitation, going back and forth, some wibble wobble, some it's like unstable ground. All right, but I do feel mutually you guys hold each other in a very high regard. So even in the past, when you guys have came together, I don't feel like there's a lot of playing around. I don't feel like there's player type of energy, but it's like you guys hold each other in a very high regard. But that downcast pride shows, or to me, would denote somebody who is afraid to face like the public, the family, whether it was a fight, whether it's a new introduction. I just feel like that's where that downcast pride is coming from. Okay, so let's just see what caused the separation. What?
Every pin and drop. Spider.
The pin is on the table.
Oh.
I'll be there in a minute.
What is it?
It's on the table. Sorry. Okay, so in the past, here's what I feel. We have divine counterparts. The Magician card. Here's what I'm going to say. The masculine energy, the one who resonates more as masculine, is going to be the one who is more focused on what people think. Okay, so even in this sense, the Magician. Thank you. The Magician is divine masculine energy. The Empress is divine feminine. So before these two connect, I'll tell you this. The Magician and the High Priestess card are the ones that are divine counterparts. And then they get together, they get pregnant and become the Empress and the Emperor. So what this is telling me is you guys are actually counterparts. However, I do feel the Empress is the one that's more elevated, the divine feminine. And that divine feminine could even be masculine or male. Sorry, that the Empress could even be the male dynamic, because we all embody divine feminine and masculine energy, right? So the chaser, the runner, is typically going to be the one that's more masculine, and that could even be the case if you're a male dealing with a female. Anyways, what I'm trying to say here, guys, I'm so sorry. What I'm trying to say here is in the past, what caused a separation is we have somebody who's more elevated than the other. And I do feel like it's the feminine. I feel like it's the feminine counterpart. All right. So it's like, I want to move forward. I want to move forward. I'm tired of people hurting me. I'm tired of people that are just not projecting. Actions are not aligning with words. And I'm done being hurt. I'm done with past pains. I'm done with past wounds. And here we are again. So you meet somebody who could be embodying similar behaviors to what you already dealt with. And you're done. Downcast pride, I'm done. Especially if you're like attracted to energy, like younger. So if you're a female and you always tend to go for males that are younger, and you would be like meeting this person, and or say your last relationship ended with a younger person and you're like, never again am I going to meet a younger person. Then you meet this person and they're younger. But I do feel like there's spiritual components with this, so it's like you just never know how all of this is going to play out. Basically, what I feel as to what causes separation is the feminine in the relationship is ready to move forward. All right, because they're not going to have their heart broken no more because somebody's pride or ego is too stuck in the mud in the 3D to actually move forward. So I'm going to move forward without you. That's what I feel. So how does this person on your mind feel about you? Two of Cups. This person obviously recognizes the soulmate component. They see soulmate, they see companion, they see something big, all right? Something that they actually haven't experienced yet is what I feel. The Three of Wands, this is going to tell me that they see a win. Okay, this person actually sees a lot with you. They do, but they're emotionally like unevolved. So even in their experiences, even if they're used to dating older people, I do feel like the people that they've dated in the past have been emotionally unevolved. All right. And that's what this person's used to. So, like, even if this person was like, I'm not dating older no more because even older people don't act like this or in such a way. I feel like you guys come in together with the expectation almost of I'm not gonna date younger, I'm not gonna date older because blah blah blah, and it's like boom, you guys meet. But this is a dynamic that you guys are gonna work through and move forward through. Believe it or not, I see it. Okay. How do they feel about you? With the Nine of Coins, this is recognizing that potential a loss. I had somebody who had it's a wish right before your eyes. I'm not taking it seriously. I'm taking it for granted. So where did they want this to go? They don't want to be hurt. The Five of Coins is that rejection, the abandonment, the loss. Yeah, where do they want it to go? Well, definitely not an ending. The Ten of Swords coming through in reverse is the opposite of sad endings. They don't want this to end in pain and suffrage and loss. The Five of Swords being left out in or the Five of Coins being left out in the cold, which is where everything's ended for this person. They don't want that, they don't want it to be over with, and they don't want this to be over. They don't want it to be over. They don't want it to run and be over with like they've experienced. They want it to be a victory and a success. And I feel like this person has experienced a lot of, and I feel like, and too, with the person that you're dealing with, this loss and the rejection and abandonment, I almost feel it could stem towards, childhood mom or dad abandoning, leaving, and that's why they're not. That's why they're not appearing to be emotionally capable of handling this and whatever situations they've had in the past. It's easier to let go, or each other, they put up with it until it just became a toxic, explosive environment. So what this person wants you to know is the Empress is already coming out, right? So I know that we're supposed to be together. Two of Cups is coming through. Emperor, Empress, divine counterparts. All right. So this person knows that there's supposed to be something with you. All right. And I feel like that's the acknowledgement of the soulmate energy. And you know what? I can't see a life outside of you. You are my wish fulfillment. And I know that this is supposed to be something real. And I want to be here for you. I want to be solid. I don't want to be categorized like everyone you've dated. All right. And vice versa, And I feel like you have not showed that person this. I feel like that's something that they're actually fearing. And it could be too that you've indicated some of their behaviors pointing to what you've already dealt with, and you're just like, over it. I'm not doing that. So what is the advice? There's going to be potential here for you guys. The past is not over. I'm going to say this. I'm going to pull a potential long-term outcome for all the zodiac signs. But what I want to say is no matter what the outcome is, even if it looks or appears done, it's not going to be done. I don't feel like you guys are done with this connection. Nobody's done. Whoever is drawn here, I don't feel like you're done with the connection to the person that you're dealing with, because there's still going to be some there's still like this bound type of energy. Maybe there won't be too many people. Maybe there will be too many people that are drawn here, but there's going to be something that I feel is going to have to, even if it's like energetic cord cutting, I just feel like it's not going to be over until you guys go the extra mile if you really want it to be over. But that's what I feel, what your angels and spirit guides are saying. And I'm just, the Six of Cups is all about this return. You guys are going to come together and make something either happen, move forward and a new beginning and content with it, or you're going to be content with releasing the past. So I feel like for whoever is here, this is going to be a karmic connection that's coming through from your past lives. That's either going to, no matter what, you guys are going to deal with it. I feel like you're going to deal with it. Okay. I don't even know. I just feel like you're going to deal with it. You're going to, I feel like there's going to be no more karma. But I do feel for the majority it's going to be positive. So let's just see what the potential long-term outcome is for each sign. So starting with Cancer, we have the Hierophant card. So spiritual enlivenment, a spiritual awakening coming through. All right. And I feel like that's very positive energy, obviously. The Three of Swords coming through with the Scorpio. This is pain and hurt, heartache. And I do feel like with this heartache and pain, you guys are going to be able to move forward. I don't feel like it's pain, heartache, and loss. I feel like it's more of we can't do this to each other, okay? We can't do this to each other. And I'm just going to pull an extra card for that because I want to clarify. With the Knight of Cups, yeah, we're not doing this to each other, all right? We're not going to do no more heartbreaking. We're not doing that negative energy. With Pisces, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So that's that realization that we had up here, wish fulfillment. I feel apologies are coming in. I'm sorry I took advantage of you in the situation. This is something different, and I feel like there is going to be recognition. With Taurus, we have the Queen of Swords, and I feel like that's bringing out that tongue, you guys having conversations, being honest with each other, talking about feelings and where is it going to go from here, even if it's friends. All right, the Nine of Wands comes through as the wounded warrior. So I feel like that is it's releasing the energy between each other, and I feel like that's going to be more in tune with opening up and revealing the past and why, you know, where you guys stand. Because even if this seems like a rendition of the same thing, this is not. This is a different dynamic. Okay, that's with Virgo. With Capricorn, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel like fate and your guys' angels and spirit guides are at play within this connection with a Capricorn. With Aries, we have the Tower card. However, it comes in reverse, and the Tower card is movement for. It's a catalyst for positive change. So we have negative shit happening right now, but positive growth I do feel comes from that. With Leo, we have the Ace of Wands, so new beginnings, inspirational new beginnings, and forward movement. With Sagittarius, we have the Eight of Swords, and I feel like that's more of a depiction of not being able to let this go. And I feel like that's both energies. So let me just clarify that Eight of Swords with the Eight of Wands. Yeah, so we're not able to let it go, and we are going to be starting to discuss how to move forward with that. Gemini, we have the Two of Pentacles. So some of you guys could just be done. I'm done. I'm not going to deal with it right now. We can pick it up next lifetime. With the Libra, we have the Knight of Pentacles, so potential to move forward, but both you guys embodying the Wounded Warrior. I feel like that's coming through with both. So slow and steady wins the race. And then we have the Star card coming through with Aquarius. So those of you dealing with an Aquarius, very, very favorable and fruitful outcome right there. All right, so let me just pull some initials real quick. And this is really what matters, you guys. So if your initials don't pop through, please don't be disappointed. It's just a little bit of extra. So we have B, M, N, J, and S. All right. S. So I'm going to leave it right there, Cancer. I love you guys. comment, you guys, if you're going through this, please. I appreciate it. And just leave some, make sure that if you guys comment, you're being kind and courteous to one another. All right. So I will talk to you guys soon.